All right, good afternoon, YouTube viewers and YouTube subscribers. I just wanted to make a short video this afternoon about broken heater hose tees in 2004 Chevy Silverados, and that's probably 2002 up to 2007 and many more different models of Chevy trucks that use this heater hose tee, which is right here. So just to give you a quick overview, this is the water pump right here, which I replaced, and my heater hose tee right here, which is all broken up. It had cracks in probably 3 different places and broke apart as I took it apart, took the hoses out, was actually causing most of the water leak. When I replaced this water pump, there was a tiny weeping leak right at the bearing right there, but really where the radiator fluid was leaking most from was the tee. So I went to the auto parts store, and this little piece right here, to have it replaced at the auto parts store at both O'Reilly's and Advanced AutoZone, was like, it was ranging between $50 and $80 to replace this piece right here, because it came with a piece of radiator hose attached to it, which went up to the heater core, and the hose that went up to the heater core for $80 didn't even have the special adapter that attaches on to these special things right here. And this is a special on the one that I needed. You couldn't just use this thing right here. The one coming from the tee, see right here, it goes up, and has this special compression fitting on it, which they didn't even give me that. So I'm like, I don't even know, I don't want to pay another like $50 for this stupid fitting right here, and I didn't need it because this isn't what's broken. It was just the heater hose tees. So instead of going and paying $80 for this ridiculous part, and by the way, they had radiator tees, the store at the auto parts store, but none of them were this size. I ended up making some quick measurements and realized that I had a 1/2 inch, a 3/4 inch, and then a 3/8, about a 3/8 inch thing on there. So I went to Home Depot. I bought this black iron pipe tee, 3/4 to 1/2 inch to 1/2 inch, and I bought a 2 inch 3/4 nipple. I bought a 2 inch 1/2 inch nipple, and then I bought a 3/8 inch nipple, and also a 1/2 inch to 3/8 inch adapter. And as you can see, all I did was I screwed this 3/4 inch onto this part. I screwed the 1/2 inch on this side right here. Sorry for I didn't get my camera stand set up. And then I screwed this adapter thing right here on top, and then I put the 3/8 on top here. And I might, yeah, that's pretty sure that's the nipple size that I used to make sure that the hose would fit on there. So I took this thing and basically put it right in there, and you can see the one that I've got installed in here. I've got Teflon tape on there to make sure that nothing leaked out of the threads. The only drawback to this installation is that I use this black iron pipe fittings, and I was trying to find the galvanized tee, all the galvanized fittings, and I think that if you looked hard enough or went to all the different Home Depots, you probably could find galvanized pipe fittings for all the parts that I did. The Home Depot that I went to unfortunately did not. And at work I've actually talked to people, the firemen or the fire guys that install different types of iron, and I went online, did some research, and it turns out this black iron pipe, yeah, it's not good for radiator fluid, but if the thing is, if it's a closed system, like in your car, it's going to oxidize. The first layer of it's going to oxidize, and then after that, after all the oxygen in the system is used up, it's not going to oxidize anymore. So I'm not really that worried about putting these pipe fittings in there in terms of oxidation or rust. That's also actually, that 4.8 liter block is actually cast iron, as the engine in this old truck is actually a cast iron block. So I've got basically cast iron fittings. I'm just really not worried, especially taking into account that this engine has almost 200,000 miles on it. So anyways, that is my heater hose tee fix, and I just hope that ends up helping someone that goes, and has the same, heater hose tee problem, and just ends up fixing it with, a real iron part, which is what it should have been made of in the first place. Thus my YouTube channel name being Ironsmith. I think a lot of times something is better if you make it out of metal rather than plastic. Anyways, I hope that helps whoever has problems with their heater hose tee, and yeah, check it out. Have a good one.